Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aziza. I'm reading today for female Aries for the month of April for love and relationship. You have a problem or an issue with your person. You want love and you mean love and you want really something solid in your relationship at this time. So you feel you are pushing another person away at this time. And I get here another person is really trying to push you away also and separate from you in the same time. This is really something sudden decision. After you feel that you are family, you are connected with each other, which is the other person feel that way about you, dear Aries. Your person, he is happy with you, he loves you, but I get here there is always a breaking, your heart is broken, and the other person they break, their heart is broken also because of doubt. There is a doubt in the relationship, a doubt of love, a doubt that this relationship is gonna progress. So your person feel that they have been really fair to you, and they want their space or their freedom because they want you to be really letting go a lot. When you let go a lot, that will make things really better. If you have been really holding on so much against your person, it's not really helping at this time. So it looks to me that the other person, your guy here, they feel that you did a lot of effort with them, and they are protective over you, but there are messages between you two, and these messages you keep putting your ego in between there. You keep holding on so much stuff against your person. You keep fighting and arguing, and this is not really helping at all in the relationship. So your person feel that you are holding on a lot and you are trying to control him. And he doesn't want you to be controlling him. You wanted to change things. You wanted to make things happen forcefully. You want to force the situation to happen. And they feel this is not really right for a man to be controlled that way from a woman. You feel that you are protective over your person also. You don't want to let them go, but you are putting your ego there. And your ego is really establishing a lot of negative. And that negative is making you it's making you fight with your person a lot. There is a lot of negative energy there, because you want this person to meet you halfway, and they feel they did meet you halfway, but you keep really trying to pull and push, kind of you pull him towards you, then you push him away because you feel that he is not listening to you. And he feels no, you cannot control me that way. You want to keep doing this and fighting and arguing with me, I can hold on someone else. You keep sending these messages, and every time your person talk to you about something, you keep fighting with them, fighting with him. There are a lot of like, really disagreements between you two at this time. I see that. But I get here is an ego issue. If you let go your ego, it's really best like, for you, because this is really stressing you out right now, and I'm not really seeing any happiness. As soon as I picked up the cards here, like, it says here, there is happiness, and you can be happy, because there is an actual love between you two. But pushing and pulling in the same time is not really going to help, and this is what's making, like, everything stressful. Your person is stressed out about you, and the messages at this time also, he does not want to continue this way. Like, you want me, be pleasant with me. Do not disrespect me. Do not be like, really negative and trying to control me, because trying to control me and focus on the obligations with me at this time, like, so badly, you are focused on the obligations, and the obligations, which is a relationship, settling down, all of these, like, obligations. It's like, dear Aries, they tell you here that you forget about the love. You forget about the happiness. You forget about how to be happy. And you are so focused and fixed on the obligations. And the obligations is making, like, things like, in darkness, struggle, fights and arguments, and stress. This is what's making the relationship instead of this. Like, it's kind of like they say here that you forget how to be happy. Because if you say to yourself, I'm not really focused on the obligations or controlling my person, and I'm focused on the love and the happiness and the excitement at this time, you will be much happier, and you are not going to find with your guy at all. There is another person like that you are trying to walk away from, or separate from, or divorce at this time, because you want your freedom to be with this guy or current guy that you are fighting with all the time. It shows me here that, your guy is not really about another person. Like, yes, he can be having jealousy from your ex, for example. Okay? But in the same time, I get here, this isn't the case. You don't know how to manage, like, you do an effort, and your effort is really extreme and beautiful. It's really nice. But as soon as you do it, because you are trying to make, like, this man to be with you in a committed relationship. This man wants to give you a commitment, but he cannot really give it to you in these situations if you are pushing and stressed out really very much. Was not making the relationship working. Your stress. See this stress? Because you want to change things. You want to change it, and you want to do it so fast, as soon as possible. This is why there is that struggle at this time, and fighting an argument, because your guy is saying love and life does not work that way. So you need to relax, and he's trying to teach you a lesson, because you are stressed out. You are trying to stress him out. You don't mean it, but you are stressing him out already, and he feels like, okay, you wanna work it this way. This is mean you are not on my side, and I'm not gonna be on your side and give you what you want, and I'm not gonna commit if you keep being mad at me, because you keep being mad at him. He doesn't want to be committed to you, so you need to be careful about that. You are making wishes, plans, everything is not working this way. So at the end, like, it's a dead end here. If you want to be focused, like, on the happiness and excitement between you two, it might really work better. Now you are saying, okay, I can push him away and I can get another person. But you are not doing it. You are not doing it. And it says here there is another person in the picture, like, that you are ignoring on the side, that this person loves you very much. And you pushed him away. And that person, like, love you very much and have been waiting for you. It could be an ex of yours also. It could be an ex of yours, sweetie, that, they have really so much love for you, and it's really powerful, and you can feel it, but you are trying to push it away to be with this current person that you are fighting with, to change things, to make things change for you. See, you are focused on the fear here. There is so much fear. Unfinished business with between you and this person because you love this person and you want a relationship or you want a commitment here. This person keeps stopping on you, your guy. He does not want to connect with you because they feel you are attractive, you are beautiful, but you need to cut off the jealousy in half. You keep fighting about jealousy. He forgive you, he loves you, he cares for you, but it sounds here if you do keep continuing with fighting and arguing and trying to make this man to do things the way you want it to happen, he might really let you go. Because you're supposed to be together. You're supposed to be together for a long time, but keep holding back on the love and the happiness at this time and focus on other issues and things. It's gonna bring you bad luck in the relationship. And you add your emotions, you put your emotions there, so many emotions. The emotions because what are the emotions? When you are fighting and arguing and everything, that's emotions. When you are complaining and struggling about something, that's emotions. You show all of your emotions to this man, that's why he is not responding to you. That doesn't go really with every single person, but a lot of men notice that you need to hide your emotions or control it. The more you show it, the more he's not responding to you. And even if you say, I'm leaving, they know you are coming back because you leave and come back, you leave and come back and say, okay, she's playing games, she's insecure, she have really so much jealousy. I'm not really going to respond to that. Even if they love you and they want to be with you, they can't let you go because you keep really being focused on fixed on one thing. Then at the end, as soon as you push him away, you become really afraid that he's gonna cheat on you. And in the back of your heart that he is in contact with another woman. He's not in contact with another woman when you are in the relationship with him. But if you keep fighting with him and you tell him it's over and I don't really want to work on that, what happens here exactly that he wants really to be really happy. He doesn't want to focus on the arguments. So what does he do? He goes and talks to another woman on the internet. At the end it says here you are lucky. You're going to change all of that. Because it's mostly that a control of emotions is mental more than physical. The more you calm your emotions and start to be confident in yourself more and let go all of these jealousies and arguments and to force the man to be with you, this is when everything work really better and everything happens in time. You cannot rush from hello, okay, are we gonna get married and have kids? It doesn't work like that. People wants to see and know. For some of you, you have been really with this person for a long time, and you feel it's really about time that this person that they're gonna come closer and come to me. But in the matter of fact, that your person here that he had setbacks from the past, in other relationships. So that's why that they did not let go all of their past, and they are not really ready. He is not ready to take a step forward to give you the relationship right away. And if you keep being jumping from up and down, back and forth, and having all of this irritation and anger, that's not going to help you. So like I said here, that if you calm your emotions, take a deep breath and think about what you want and go after what you want patiently, diplomatically, not really in fighting an argument, I want to show him who is he. I want to fight with him. I want to argue with him. If you don't do these things, you will win with this person. Because at the end, when I see lucky, everything can change upon your thinking. If you change your thinking and your behavior, everything is going to work out for you. Because your person really do love you. And they want you just to calm down. Don't show him your doubt, your insecurities, your jealousies, and your pushing. he cannot really respond to you like really beautifully that way. Dear Aries, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and please, if you need a private reading, contact me on mysticalaziza.com. Anything you need, how to contact me is in the description box. You just click on my website or cut and paste the link and go to my website mysticalaziza.com. You will find all the information you seek, and you can contact me that way. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.